Welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament in Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We've got plate talk going on right now on home plate with our umpires and our two coaches, Juneau out of Alaska and Lewiston, Idaho, taking on today. And we're just going to have a brief opening moment here. As they point to the booth, we're going to go ahead and jump into our starting lineups. And for Juneau, Alaska, number 6, the shortstop, Rob Story. Number 16, the pitcher, Donovan McCleary. Number 11, the right fielder, Casey Watts. Batting fourth is number 15, the first baseman, Bryce Swofford. Number 32, the third baseman, Bobby Cox. Number 7, the center fielder, Finn Collins. Number 5, the infielder, Luke Mallinger. Number 14, the catcher, Alex Muir. And batting last in the number 9 spot is number 2, the second baseman, Owen Mendoza. Now taking a look at Lewiston, Idaho's starting lineups. Number 11, the shortstop, Riley Way, will lead off. Number 23, the center fielder, Alex Light. Number 7, the second baseman, A.J. Davis. Batting fourth is number 25, the first baseman, Luke White. Number 20, the third baseman, Jaden Phillips. Number 26, the right fielder, Chase Atkinson. Batting seventh, number 24, the designated hitter, Chris Powell. Number 8, the catcher, Jackson Fuller. And rounding it out, batting ninth, number 6, the left fielder, Colton Olson. So that's your starting lineups for today's game. They're in the process of doing the starting lineups right here at the stadium. The voice of Missoula Mavericks, Paul Yarbrough, is our PA here. Paul has done a great job for the Mavericks last 2 years, has experience in Eugene. So he's doing a great job out there. They're going to do the national anthem here in just a few moments. When they do, we'll step aside. But just looking at things here, both Juneau and Lewiston would lose yesterday. Lewiston, the Lewis and Clark twins, they would lose 13-11 to Yakima in the opening game. So back-to-back early games for the twins. Alaska, they would fall in the 4 o'clock game to the host team, Missoula Mavericks, 13-2. And that's how we got here yesterday. The twins, they would battle into it. Yakima would get out to a good lead to start out with, but to no avail. So they're going to go ahead and recite the American Legion Code of Conduct. We'll go ahead and let them do that.
Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
We'll step aside for just 2 minutes here as they honor America with the national anthem.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament. The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for local sports. MPSN406.com has the news on Missoula and surrounding communities' sports heroes. Our mission is to make our local sports heroes feel just like sports heroes. Visit us today at www.mpsn406.com. Follow us on Twitter at MPSN406. MPSN406.com, Missoula's home for its prep sports heroes.
Welcome to Access Fitness, where there's no initiation fees and no contracts. You just get results. With the top-of-the-line equipment to help you reach your fitness goals at your convenience and 5 locations in western Montana cities, no matter where you venture, you can access your fitness home. Access Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can work out at your schedule. Access Fitness, no initiation fees, no contracts, just results. Access Fitness is a proud sponsor of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament. David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Whether it's the scoop on the newest gear or images of the crew in their latest honey hole, iFly Fish Montana is your resource for angling in western Montana. David has immersed himself into the angler's culture in Montana to help you have the best fishing experience possible. Visit iFlyFishMontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shops, river conditions, and more. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Ogren Park at Allegiance Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are starting Game 1 of Day 2 of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Our teams today, Juneau out of Alaska, and Lewiston, Idaho, which is the Lewis and Clark Twins. Today's game looks to be a great one here. As we get set to go. Yesterday would be full of surprises and all kinds of great action going on, as we would have a host of winners, a couple of games that would really surprise people. The big one would be the Medford Mustangs out of Oregon and Cheyenne Post number 6. That one would be a 10-0 game in favor of Cheyenne. They'll play Wyoming tonight at the 7 o'clock game. Our 12:30 game today will be Medford out of Oregon and Bozeman of Montana. Both teams losing out yesterday. So we're set to go here. Our leadoff batter, Zeb Story, number 6, the shortstop. Here's the pitch. First pitch outside by Kyle Van Boyen. I apologize for not getting the Lewiston pitcher in there for you. Number 40, the right-handed pitcher, Kyle Van Boyen, is on the mound. That pitch is outside, and we'll start out with a 2-0 count here for Story. Here's the pitch. That one is outside, and we're quickly to a 3-0 count here in our opening batter. Here's the pitch by Van Boyen. And they'll go ahead and walk Story. That'll take us to the pitcher, number 16, Donovan McCurley. McCurley would pitch against the Mavericks last night. And that'll prompt a very quick meeting with the catcher, Jackson Fuller. Van Boyen will check Story at first. And now the pitch. It'll be high. And very quickly, the pitching coach will come out and have a conversation with Van Boyen. Folks, you can follow along and conversate with us on Twitter and Facebook. Our handle is at MPSN406 or on Twitter and Facebook, and go ahead and send us out a tweet. Let us know that you're listening in. We want to thank all of you for listening in. You're the ones that really make these young men feel like the sports heroes they are, and that's truly what I believe is all of our high school athletes are our local sports heroes, and they're the reason why we pack into the gyms in the wintertime, why we brave the football fields in the spring, in the fall, and why we sit in the sun all summer long for our boys of summer with baseball. Here's the bunt, and it's going to be a strike. So Van Boyen's got his first strike of the game here. Even count at 1. So follow along with us. Join in on the conversation. And we'll get everything squared away here. Camera's off just a little bit, so we'll fix that for you guys. That way you get the proper view here. Here's the pitch. That one will be hit out. The shortstop will pick it up in the dirt. The toss to second for the out. The throw to first is there in time. No, it's not. They'll get the leadoff batter on that one for out number 1. And McCurley will get on. That'll bring up number 11, the right fielder, Casey Watts. So Watts settles in to the Hockey Wolf batter's box. As we adjust everything here, one-man crew working, so we'll get everything squared away for you guys so you get a good clean stream of this. Van Boyen will check McCurley at first. Now the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go foul for strike 1. Coach Hathaway in the building already.
Take foul balls to the ticket gate today and get candy and chips.
Checking out games. Runner's going to go from first to second. Swung on and missed, and he will slide in. So Watts, or McCurley, will get the base, and we'll have a 1-2 count here. Van Boyen will settle in. Watts on the 1-2 count. McCurley dancing at second with a 2-step lead. Here's the pitch. He'll check swing, and they say strike, and Van Boyen will have his first K of the day. And that'll bring us to number 15, the first baseman,
Number 15, Bryce Swafford.
Bryce Swafford. So Swafford, he'll settle in. Right-handed batter. Van Boyen checks McCurley at second. He's dancing with a 2-step lead. Here's the pitch. That one catches the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter for strike 1. So Van Boyen a little loose with the first batter. A quick check with the pitching coach, and he tightens himself right back in and immediately jumps into the pitch count. They'll turn and throw to second. McCurley back easily. Van Boyen just wanting to let him know that he's watching. Here's the pitch, swung on. This is going to bounce out to the second baseman. He'll pick it up in the dirt. The throw to first is there in time, and they'll retire the side. So Alaska will get one on. They'll leave them there, and it's zeros on the scoreboard. We'll be back with the bottom of the first in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Prep Sports heroes.
Welcome back to Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have continued coverage of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament in Missoula, Montana. Game 1 of Day 2 underway. Bottom of the first inning, Juneau out of Alaska taking on Lewiston, Idaho, the Lewis-and-Clark Twins. And right now, in the first half of the inning, Alaska would go 4 up. They would leave one on. Van Boyen, pitcher on the mound for Lewiston. Walk his first batter, but then after a quick meeting with the coach, he would tighten it back in and strike out a batter. Right now, Donovan McCurley is warming up on the mound on the Cunningham Law Office pitcher's mound.
Number 11, Riley White.
Cunningham Law, an experienced family law attorney serving Missoula and western Montana. So we get set to the action. A brief meeting with the infield on the mound with Alaska. Donovan McCurley set to pitch, throw his first pitch, and stepping in to the access to the Hockey Wolf batter's box is Riley Way, number 11, the shortstop. Hockey Wolf, Hockey and Lacrosse Wolf, Missoula's home for extreme sports. Hockey and Lacrosse Wolf. Here's the first pitch by McCurley. That one will be outside on the right-handed batter for ball one. Second pitch. We'll make it a 2-0 count here very quickly. McCurley settles on the Cunningham Law Office pitcher's mound. And the pitch. That's outside. No, that one will catch the plate for strike one. So 2-1 count. Our officials today behind the plate: Max Cannon from Missoula, Montana. Phil Schlosser out of Greeley, Colorado. And we move to an even count at 2 with that one. And Schlosser actually out of Las Vegas. Jeff Maxey is out of Greeley, Colorado. This one will be hit out. McCurley tries to get it with his glove. Bounce past the second baseman. And Way will get on with a grounder out to center field. That'll take us to the center fielder, number 23, Alex Light. And Jeff Maxey is our third base official. He is from Greeley, Colorado, and he is the umpire-in-chief. And Schlosser is down the first base line. McCurley checks the runner at first. He'll throw there, and diving back in is Way. McCurley will settle on the mound. Behind the plate for the Twins, or for Alaska, as Alex Muir. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. And we've got a batter's count here. McCurley checks Way at first. And now the pitch. They'll throw actually to first base. McCurley wanting to keep Way in check out there at first. Head games. It's always played out there in the field once the runner gets on. Way's got a heavy 1.5 lead out there. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt. And he commits, so it is strike one. We even the count out at 1 here. Way steps from first. McCurley will watch him. He dances and they'll throw back to first. Way dives back in. Listening to some of the fans talk this morning. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be fouled off. And we've got a pitcher's count at 1 and 2. But I believe I heard one of the fans from the Twins talking about how they would get home from their tournament on Monday and turn right back around and hop on the bus and head to Missoula. It's a huge turnaround, very quick here for this tournament. Next week, same thing, the teams that advance. Here's the pitch, swung on. This is going to bounce out to the shortstop, picked up in the dirt. The throw to second is there to get the lead off. Throw to first, not there in time. They'll pick off the lead runner, but the runner at first is safe. We've got one out down here in the bottom of the first. And that'll take us to the second baseman, A.J. Davis. Davis will settle into the Hockey Wolf batter's box. Third baseman for, they'll throw to first, and they get the pickoff at first. Nice job by McCurley. He's got a little shotgun when it comes to that throw to first. And very quickly, the Twins are down 2 outs here. Taking care of the runners in a hurry. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. I want to thank all of you listeners for tuning in, all the viewers. McCurley settles in the pitch. That one will catch the plate and we even count out at 1 here. McCurley would spend a little time on the mound with the Mavericks last night. Pitched 2 innings. Allow 4 runs off of 3 hits, all 4 of them earned. This one will be hit out. It'll bounce right in front of the right fielder. And the Twins will have their 3rd runner on base. That'll take us to number 25, the first baseman, Luke White. White, a power hitter. Twins have been part of the Missoula Mavericks Memorial Tournament the last 2 past seasons and had a chance to see these Twins play. And Luke White, he's one of the ballers on the Twins side. Very capable batter. Plays some great infield. First pitch to him is high for ball 1. This year's Memorial Tournament, he would actually slap one over the fence. And I believe he got one yesterday too. They'll throw to first. Runner gets back as the first baseman can't hold on to the ball. Nope, Luke didn't get one over the fence yesterday, but he was close. I know that. Here at Ogren Park, it is 309 down the third baseline, 398 to center field. Here's the pitch. This one will be slapped up in the air, foul down the first baseline. It'll land in the seating just past the first base dugout. Down the first baseline, it's 287. There is a 15-foot wall at the 287 mark that slopes down 409 to where it meets the fence at the far side. Muir says he wants a fresh ball for McCurley, and Cannon will oblige. Jaden Phillips comes out and restocks. And we've got something going on down the first baseline. White holding on here, but they're taking a look at A.J. Davis's right wrist, I think it is. Now he'll go ahead and stand on base. He would come straight through. I wonder if he took that shot off the hand grip. He's holding on to that right wrist pretty good. We're set back into the action as White settles back into the Hockey Wolf batter's box. McCurley now with the pitch. This one will be slapped down. They're going to say it's a, looks like a bunt. McCurley tries to track it down. The throw to first is there in time, and they'll retire the side. So the Twins, they'll get a couple on. They'll hold them there, and it will remain goose eggs on the scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to Access Fitness, where there's no initiation fees and no contracts. You just get results. With the top-of-the-line equipment to help you reach your fitness goals at your convenience, and 5 locations in western Montana cities, no matter where you venture, you can access your fitness home. Access Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can work out at your schedule. Access Fitness, no initiation fees, no contracts, just results. Access Fitness is a proud sponsor of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to Ogren Park, Allegiance Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got the first game of Day 2 going on here with the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Juneau, Alaska taking on Lewiston, Idaho. And we are at the top of the second, zeros on the board. Stepping into the box to lead off here on the inning for Alaska is Bobby Cox. And Kyle Van Boyen is on the Cunningham Law pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch. Outside, and we've got a 2-0 count here. Cox, the third baseman. Here's the pitch. That one's low. Van Boyen would start out with walking the opening batter, and he's on his way here with a 3-0 count. Pitch is on its way. That one is going to catch the plate for strike one. Here's the pitch by Van Boyen. And they'll go ahead and walk Cox. That'll take us to the center fielder, number 7, Finn Collins.
Center fielder number 7, Finn Collins.
Collins will go ahead and go down the third base line. The manager for Juneau is Joe Tompkins, and he is also the third base coach. Everybody settles in now, and Collins waits for his first pitch. It's on its way. Bunt laid down the third base line, picked up by the third baseman. The throw to first is there for out number 1, but the damage is done as the sac bunt sends Cox down to second base. The manager for the Twins, Tom Woods. Head coach is Kevin Maurer. That'll bring up number 5, the left fielder, Luke Mallinger. Mallinger will settle in. Cox at second with a 2-step lead. Here's the pitch. Inside on the right-handed batter for ball 1. Don't have pitcher's information here. This one's going to be bounced down the line to the first baseman. Touch to the bag for the out, but Cox is at third with 2 outs here, and Juneau with the threat. That'll bring up the catcher, number 14, Alex Muir. Here's the pitch. High and outside on the right-handed batter. Cox jumping around at third base there. You know, the runners play mind games with the pitchers on base. Here's the pitch. And that one's low. And it's a 2-0 count very quickly. Here's the pitch. And we move to a 3-0 count with 2 outs here. Cox at third. Here's the pitch. That one's high, and they'll go ahead and walk the catcher. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 2, Owen Mendoza. So runners on the corners here for Alaska. 2 outs, top of the second inning. And we saw this last night with the Mavericks. Juneau would put themselves in the place to score. The Mavericks would shut them down. Here's the pitch. Outside on the right-handed batter. That's going to prompt the pitching coach to come on back out and have a conference with Van Boyen. Lewiston is batting with a designated hitter. Chris Powell is designated hitter, so be interested to see. I mean, it's kind of early to make a change on the mound. If a pitcher's count is behind, then that could change things. So they'll conference out there on the mound. Don't forget, folks, you can let us know what's going on. Tell us that you're listening in. Cheer on your team. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at MPSN406. We had a good time last night with the Hawaii fans during the Hawaii and Bozeman game. Both Bozeman and Hawaii fans were chiming in on Twitter. Here's the pitch, and it will be inside. And we go to a 2-0 count here with 2 outs. Runners on the corners for Alaska. We'll go ahead and announce it on the air what the tweets are. And that'll be 3-0 on the count. So Van Boyen trying to battle here. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate. We'll go to a 3-1 count. Runners at first and third. Cox at third. And Muir at first. Here's the pitch. This one will be swatted into the netting down the first base line, and the on-deck batter, Rob Story, will snag it out of the air. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Van Boyen. The runner will go at second. They'll walk the batter, the throw down the third baseline, and they will get the out at third as Cox overstepped. So the Twins get out of the jam, and it stays zeros. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Paradise Falls is a proud sponsor of Maverick Baseball.
For over 30 years, Garden of Reading has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreading.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton here with coverage of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Juneau, Alaska versus Lewiston, Idaho. Day 2, Game 1. We're at the top of the second, or bottom of the second inning here. The throw to second to indicate the start of the inning. Alaska's going to have their conference on the mound with McCurley, who is on the Cunningham Law pitcher's mound. And leading off on the inning for Lewiston is number 20, the third baseman, Jaden Phillips. So Phillips settles in, McCurley with the pitch. This one's going to be hit over the head of the shortstop. No, he's going to leap into the air, catch that one on the edge of the glove for out number 1, and that's a heartbreaker for Phillips. That'll bring up number 26, the right fielder, Chase Atkinson. Atkinson will settle in. In the Access Fitness on deck circle is Chris Powell. First pitch to Atkinson is a strike. Access Fitness, no initiation, no contract, just results. Access Fitness. Deep breath by McCurley. And now the pitch. This one's going to be hopped up over second base. The center fielder's getting there. It'll hop right in front of the center fielder. And Atkinson will get on. This will bring up the designated hitter, number 24, Chris Powell. That'll put Jackson Fuller in the Access Fitness on deck circle. Interesting. Powell will lean down in the dirt in the halo, and he'll rub a handful of dirt into his hands here before he bats. I didn't notice him do that yesterday. That's very interesting. McCurley now ready on the Cunningham Law pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. 12:30 game coming up right after this one. That one will feature Medford out of Oregon and Bozeman of Montana. Dancing at first is Atkinson. Here's the pitch. This one will be fouled off right into the catcher's chest and over the head of the umpire. And we'll have an even count at 1 here. Powell settles back in. McCurley will check Atkinson at first. 1-step lead out there. Here's the pitch. Outside on the left-handed batter. We go to a 2-1 count. McCurley, he'd put 2 innings in last night against the Mavericks. He hit 1 batter last night. He'll check the runner at first. The runner will go, reaching for it, just past the third baseman. And with a grounder out to left field, the Twins have runners at first and second with 1 out here.
The catcher, number 8, Jackson Fuller.
That'll take us to the catcher, number 8, Jackson Fuller. Fuller did not bat yesterday against Yakima. So this will be his first opportunity at the plate in the tournament. McCurley settles on the mound. Runners step away from their bases. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the outside of the plate for strike 1. McCurley, pretty tuned in pitcher. They'll throw to first with a pickoff play. And the ball is loose past the first baseman. They'll go ahead and bring the runner around from second. He rounds third and crosses home plate. Powell will make his way around to third. And the Twins are the first on the board. 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. Off a overthrow at first. Bryce Swofford plays so well out there. That one just not able to get in the glove on the throw. And the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit deep into center field, but the center fielder is there. Runner will tag at third and come home, and the Twins are up 2-0 now on the Stitches scoreboard. Stitches, celebrate with a round of custom t-shirts for your friends, teammates, employees. Stitches. That'll bring us to the bottom of the batting order for the Twins as number 6, the left fielder, Colt Olson, steps in. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be bounced out to the second baseman. The throw to first is there. And the out as Olson trips over the bag, and that will end the inning. The Twins, they'll score 2 to make it 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the top of the third.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton here at Ogren Park at Allegiance Field for the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Juneau, Alaska, Lewiston, Idaho. Game 1 of Day 2, Game 5 of the tournament. Kyle Van Boyen on the mound, and this one's going to be hit out by Zeb Story to the shortstop.
Number 16,
With the throw to first will have him out. That'll take us to number 16, Donovan McCurley. McCurley takes his time at the plate, walks back and forth. Now he'll settle in to the Hockey Wolf batter's box. Here's the pitch. That one's high. McCurley's got to duck out of the way. Casey Watts is in the Access Fitness on deck circle. McCurley settles in. Here's the pitch. Outside for Van Boyen. Van Boyen he's been a little loose this morning, but he's tightened in here and there. That one is going to hit McCurley. He'll have to hop out of the way as it hits the dirt right by his ankles. And Cannon will come out.
Number 11, Casey Watts.
And he'll give a fresh ball to Van Boyen. Checks the ball as he heads back to the plate. Sticks it in his bag. Bottom of the third. Lewiston leads Alaska 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. And coming to the plate, number 11, the right fielder, Casey Watts. So Van Boyen settles on the mound. He'll check McCurley at first. Throw is out. The pitch is outside for ball one. Van Boyen checks McCurley at first. Heavy step and a half lead out there for McCurley. This one will be swung on. It'll go foul down the third base line, and it will land in the grassy knoll of general admission down on the third base line there. Here at Ogren Park, they've got some great little areas set up for fans. Down the third base line, they've got a big grassy knoll area where people can come out, throw their blankets out, and have a little picnic. Here's the pitch. Bunt laid down. High floater. McCurley will come up and get it, or Van Boyen will come up and get it. They'll get the throw to first for the out, but the damage is done as McCurley makes his way to second. That'll bring up Bryce Swofford to the Hockey Wolf batter's box, and Bobby Cox goes to the on-deck circle, the Access Fitness on-deck circle. So McCurley at second, 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. Idaho leads Alaska 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. Van Boyen on the Cunningham Law Office's pitcher's mound, and here's the pitch. This one will be slapped at, and it'll go foul into the barbecue area down the first base line. That was the next thing I was going to come to, the third base line with the grassy knoll. Down the first base line is where the Missoula Ospreys celebrate their local Missoula nonprofits and businesses and sports teams. They invite them in to have barbecues. They cater to them. They have a great little party deck that overlooks the bullpen on the first base line. This pitch is high for Swofford, and it's an even count at 1 with 2 outs here. Gorgeous facility here. Want to thank the Missoula Osprey and Matt Ellis for letting the tournament be hosted here. McCurley dances at second with a 3-step lead out there. Pitch is high, and we go to a 2-1 count. Swofford 0 for 1 on the day. Deep breath by Van Boyen. Pitch is on its way. Swung on. This one's going to go out into the barbecue area. Same area as the first one went out there. And we even the count out at 2 here for the first baseman. Swofford, I don't have his bio information, but he's got to be all of 6'7", 6'8". Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit. Hopping up is the second baseman, and that will end the inning. So they'll get McCurley on. Alaska will leave him there, and it will stay 2-0. Twins. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament. Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Welcome back to Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Ogren Park Allegiance Field for Game 5 of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Juneau, Alaska, and Lewiston, Idaho. Bottom of the third, and Lewiston leads 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. On the Cunningham Law Office pitcher's mound for Alaska is Donovan McCurley, and stepping to the plate is the leadoff batter for the Twins, number 11, Riley Way. So Way settling in here. Alaska would have a hectic trip getting here as well. They would play their championship game in Anchorage and then have to get to Juneau and then get here to Missoula. From what I understand, here's the pitch inside. Ball one for McCurley. Way settles in. But from what I understand, here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt, and we go to a 2-0 count. Is that Alaska left Juneau at 2 a.m. Alaska time and didn't get in here to Missoula until late in the afternoon, just before the banquet on Tuesday. I was talking to one of the assistant coaches for Alaska at the banquet. This one will be hopped down the third base line. Cox will pick it up off the hop. The throw to first is there in time, and that'll be out number 1. But he was wanting to get the banquet over so he could get his boys into bed. They had a long day, long couple of days making it into the tournament here. That'll bring us to number 23, Alex Light. It's a big turnaround for these teams to get here for the tournament. Here's the pitch by McCurley. Hawaii, they would fly into Seattle. They would fly from Seattle to Spokane, and then they would bus them over from Spokane to Missoula. That's about, on the bus, it's about a 2.5-hour bus ride. And we've got, well, in Montana, I'm sure it is as it is everywhere, we've got 2 seasons. We've got winter and we've got road construction season, and they're working on the passes west of us here. That pitch will even it out at 1 for McCurley. Light settles in here. 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit out to the second baseman. He can't glove it. It rolls out to center field, and the Twins will have a runner on with 1 out here. That brings us to A.J. Davis, and Luke White goes to the Access Fitness on deck circle. Curley will check the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to hug the first base line, high in the air. It's going to be foul, but the right fielder will come in and snag it for the out. What a job by Casey Watts to get on his bike and ride it out to the foul line and slide for the catch. So 2 down here in the bottom of the third. A runner at first, and the heavy bat of Luke White steps to the plate. McCurley will check the runner at first. And now the pitch. Runner will go. This one's going to be hit straight up in the air over second base. Second baseman says he's got it, searching for it in the sun, and he does, and that will end the inning. Lewiston, they will get 1 on. They'll leave them there, and the score stays 2-0 in favor of Idaho. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to Access Fitness, where there's no initiation fees and no contracts. You just get results. With the top-of-the-line equipment to help you reach your fitness goals at your convenience and 5 locations in western Montana cities, no matter where you venture, you can access your fitness home. Access Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can work out at your schedule. Access Fitness, no initiation fees, no contracts, just results. Access Fitness is a proud sponsor of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament. Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Ms. Prep Sports Heroes.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Leading off here in the top of the 4th for Alaska is Bobby Cox. And on the Kyle Cunningham Law Office pitcher's mound is Kyle Van Boyen. And second pitch to Cox will catch the plate. And we'll have an even count at 1. Lewiston and Idaho and Alaska. Idaho is the home team. And we've got a 1-2 count here as Van Boyen climbs back into the count. That one will even it out at 2. So Bobby Cox in the Hockey Wolf batter's box and in the Access Fitness on deck circle. This one's going to be hit down the third baseline. Third baseman can't handle it. It'll kiss the third baseline all the way down deep into the corner, and Cox will get on for the second time today. That'll take us to number 7, Finn Collins. And going to the Access Fitness on deck circle is Luke Mollinger. Cox will step away from first. He's got us 1-step lead. Here's the pitch by Van Boyen. This one will foul off over the concession stands on the first base line for strike 1. We want to thank all the viewers for tuning in and supporting these young men as they play out here. They are our local prep sports heroes, no matter what city they're at. This one's going to be bounced out to the second baseman. The throw to second's there. The throw to first is down the line, and he gets them. And the Twins will turn the 6-4 3 double play. That will bring up Luke Mallinger to the Hockey Wolf batter's box, and going to the on deck circle, the Access Fitness on deck circle, is Alex Murr. Swing and a miss for strike 1. But as I was saying, we want to thank all the fans for tuning in. We are very ecstatic that we were able to bring this at no cost to the fans. We looked for a little bit of advertising. We weren't able to get too much out of it. This one's going to be hit out to the shortstop, picked up in the dirt at the fringe. Throw to first is there, and that will end the inning. So, the end of the top of the 4th, 1, 2, 3 for Alaska. We'll have the bottom of the 4th in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the Northwest Regional Tournament 2017. And right now we've got Game 5 going on, Day 2 of the tournament. opening game of day 2. Alaska taking on Lewiston, and right now the Lewis and Clark twins of Idaho lead Alaska post 25 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. And leading off for the Twins here in the bottom of the 4th is Jaden Phillips, and in the Access Fitness on deck circle is Chase Atkinson. First pitch. Got a email in here from George White. Says he's watching the stream of the Juneau and Lewiston Legion game. Wants to thank us for the coverage. And this one's going to be hit out past the second baseman. Picked up by the center fielder. And Lewiston will start off with a runner on. That'll take us to number 26, Chase Atkinson. And Chris Powell will go to the Access Fitness on deck circle. So thanks, George. Thanks for letting us know. And I appreciate you letting me know that the camera view was off. We appreciate you listening in. McCurley will go to first. Runner will stand up as it gets back. We want to thank all you viewers for tuning in and supporting these young men. Take a moment here as they throw back to first. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside of the plate for strike 1. Atkinson very patient at the plate. With a even count at 1 now. McCurley will settle. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one will be fouled down the first base line. Once again, the left fielder or right fielder trying to get there, but he can't. Runs into the bench in the in the Mike's print and copy bullpen. He's all right though. He'll run back out to right field out there. But we've got a 1-2 count here for number 26, Chase Atkinson, the right fielder. McCurley now with a deep breath on the Cunningham Law pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch. High and outside on the right-handed batter. Evens the count out at 2. We've got the next game coming up here at 12:30. It will be Medford of Oregon and Bozeman of Montana. Both teams fallen yesterday. Bozeman was very much into the game against Hawaii, but it just slipped away in the end. Here's the pitch. Runner dances at first. And we've got a full count at 3-2. Phillips doing a good job out there, playing the mind games with McCurley. Now the pitch. This one will be fouled off, and Atkinson will stay alive. Bottom of the 4th here at Ogren Park. Lewiston leads 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. McCurley with the pitch. This one fouled straight up over the top of the first base dugout, and it will land right in front of the bathrooms on the deck. So Atkinson being extremely patient here. Thank you for your tweets letting us know. I apologize that I didn't have the camera set up right away this morning. Had a view of the door or the window. Throw to first. We got her squared away. Thanks for the tweets. Let us know what's going on, that you're listening or viewing. At MPSN 406 on Twitter and Facebook. McCurley now with the pitch. And they'll go ahead and walk the batter. That'll put runners at first and second, and the designated hitter, Chris Powell, will come to the plate. Powell will settle in. They'll get the throw to third for the leadoff batter for the out. And that's one down for the Twins here in the bottom of the fourth. McCurley will check the runner at second, one out here. Here's the pitch. Runner looks like he's going to go down the line, but he'll hold. And we'll have a 0-1 count here with one out. And I can't see the name on the tweet. That one's going to be hopped over the mound. The throw to first, and that will end the inning as the second baseman will step on the base. So just like that, the Twins are down. It is 2-0 going into the top of the fifth. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for local sports. MPSN406.com has the news on Missoula and surrounding community sports heroes. Our mission is to make our local sports heroes feel just like sports heroes. Visit us today at www.mpsn406.com. Follow us on Twitter at MPSN406. MPSN406.com, Missoula's home for its prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the Northwest Regional Tournament 2017. And we have Alaska taking on Idaho, and Idaho leads 2-0 here at the top of the fifth. And I got a tweet here from @Chuckers, and they're saying that they are watching the game, and it's a little fuzzy and zoomed out. I can't zoom in. We were looking to get our sponsors in here to get a new camera so that we could do some zooming in, but we fell short. If you know of anybody that's out there that would want to donate to the cause here, go ahead and send us an email. Go to our homepage at mpsn406.com. Here's the pitch, and it's a 2-0 count here right away for the leadoff batter, number 14, Alex Muir. But here's the pitch. This one will be bounced over Van Boyen's head. The second baseman can't glove it, and the runner will get on off the air. That'll take us to Owen Mendoza. But if you know of anybody that would be interested in helping us out here with a donation, we fell short of being able to get a new camera. Well, go ahead and let us know at mpsn406.com. On the bottom of the homepage, there is a contact us. This one's going to be bunted down the first baseline foul. And let us know. That way we can put everything together to get that. And if we can put it together to get a new camera up before tomorrow's game, that would be great. So if you know anybody that would be interested in donating to the cause here, go ahead and let us know. We look for sponsors locally, but just fell short. And so if you could help out, that would be awesome. Here's the pitch. Bunt laid down, first base line. Picked up by the first baseman. He'll walk to the base, tag it, and that will be out number 1. But the damage is done as Muir made his way to second. That'll swing us to the top of the batting order for Alaska as Zeb Story will come to the plate. So Story settles in. That pitch is outside by Van Boyen. Van Boyen, looking at his stats here, hasn't allowed any runs, 1 hit, walked 4 batters, struck out 1. Throw to second for the pickoff, and the runner will get back there in time. Here's the pitch, fouled off right at Tompkins, on the third base coach for Alaska, the skipper for Alaska. And we've got an even count at 1.
Paul Holiday ends here. Hey, Chris.
Here's the pitch. That one is outside on the left-handed batter. And we go to a 2-1 count here. No action in either bullpen. Lewiston is batting with the designated hitter. Alaska is not, so we could see a switch there at the mound when the time comes within the field. Outside pitch, catches the edge of the plate, evens the count out at 2 here. Let us know what's going on that you're viewing. This one's going to be hit right into the glove of the second baseman. The turn to throw to second is there, and that will turn the double play. So Alaska, they'll get one on, but they'll leave them there with the out, and it will stay 2-0. Bottom of the 5th and 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Wondering what this week's fishing conditions are like in western Montana? The Missoula Prep Sports Network has you covered. Stop by our website, www.mpsn406.com weekly to get the I Fly Fish Montana fishing alert. David Dietrich and the crew at I Fly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Visit iflyfishmontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shop, river conditions, and more. Follow I Fly Fish Montana on Instagram to relive their fishing experiences. I Fly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to very beautiful Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton here with the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are set to go here with the Northwest Regional Tournament Game 5, bottom of the 5th inning, and the Twins of Lewis and Clark, Lewiston, Idaho, lead Alaska post 25 2-0. On the Cunningham Law Office pitcher's mound is Donovan McCurley. And the leadoff batter here on the inning for the Twins is number 8. Number 6, Colt Olson. I did not get Jackson Fuller in the last round. So we are set to go here. Olson settles in. He is 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be bounced down the line. Picked up by the second baseman, and the catch is there. Out number 1. And that'll take us to the top of the batting order for Idaho with the shortstop, number 11, Riley Way. Next game scheduled for 12:30. That will be Medford of Oregon and Bozeman of Montana. That pitch catches the plate for strike 1. 2-0 Idaho over Alaska on the Stitches scoreboard. That pitch is low for McCurley. Umpire says even count at 1. Here's the pitch. That one just about the same as the one before it. And we go to a 2-1 count here with the ball. Alex Light steps into the Access Fitness on deck circle. Umpire says 2-1. Settles in behind the plate. McCurley takes a moment. And now Way settles. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt in front of the plate. We go to a 3-1 count here. Don't have the pitch count. That one's going to be hit down the third base line, and the throw to first is there in time for out number 2.
Number 23, Alex Light.
And we've got a Juneau fan that has emailed us. Tammy and the Watto family are yelling loud and proud for Casey and the rest of the Juneau Post 25 team. I've got my rally stash on as we speak. Go Juneau. Thanks, Tammy, for letting us know what's going on and that you're cheering on. You are what make these young men feel like the sports heroes they are. Thank you, Tammy. So a 1-0 count here for Light. He'll swing on this one. It'll be shot straight up into the air. The center fielder will come up, and he will get it right at the fringe over second, and that will end the inning. So Alaska holds off Idaho, and it is 2-0 at the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Feel stuck to your computer when you're cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has the app for all of Missoula high school sports fans.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play app stores and take the game on the go.
How fantastic is that?
Missoula Prep Sport Network knows that life is busy. You don't have time to sit by the computer. Download the app and take the game with you.
Welcome back to Ogren Park at Allegiance Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have continued coverage of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. Alaska and Idaho right now. Idaho leads Alaska 2-0 on the Stitches scoreboard. And leading off for Post 25 of Alaska is Donovan McCurley, the pitcher. First pitch by Van Boyen is a strike. Kyle Van Boyen is on the Cunningham Law pitcher's mound. The windup and the pitch. McCurley will hit this one high, deep down the first base line. First baseman calling for it, and he's got it, and that'll be out number 1. That'll bring up the right fielder, Casey Watts. Watts 0 for 1, struck out. Here's the pitch. He'll swing and miss. for strike one. Van Boyen. And we've got a post from Lalana Buckbird. Here we go, Juneau. Anchorage loves you. So we've got the Anchorage fans on Facebook. Thank you. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go foul down the third base line. Third baseman says the left fielder's got it, and he does in the bullpen of the Twins down the third base line, and that will be 2 down. That'll bring up number 15, Bryce Swofford.
Number 15, Bryce Swofford.
Swofford, 0 for 2 on the day. He settles in. And the first pitch outside on the right-handed batter for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Across the knees, inside, and it's a 2-0 count very quickly. Here's the pitch. This one will be foul. And Swofford will stay alive. He's got an even count at 2 here with that chopper. Van Boyen with the pitch. Cross the knees, and we move to a 3-1 count. I was looking at the scoreboard, and they had it even at 2. Now they switched to 3-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll walk the first baseman. That'll bring up number 32, Bobby Cox. So Cox will settle in. First pitch, he'll foul off into the netting just above the third base dugout. Cox, 1 for 1. He's been walked once today. Runner will go, and they'll go ahead and let Swofford go, catching Van Boyen off guard. So with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, Alaska trying to put themselves in position to get a run on the board. Cox now waiting for the pitch. It's on its way. In the dirt in front of the plate, the runner will hold at second. In the Access Fitness on deck circle, Finn Collins. Cox will practice swing and settles back in. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be hit out. Second baseman can't get it. Runner will come around third. He is on his way home, and Alaska is on the board here in the top of the 6th. They make it 2-1 Idaho. Cox with the single to earn the run. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Finn Collins, and Luke Mollinger will go to the on deck. Cox steps away from first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Van Boyen. It's inside for a ball. And the fans getting into it here. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit on. Right above, high in front of the pitcher, but the first baseman will come up and end the inning. Alaska, they'll leave one on base, but they'll score one, and they'll pull in within 1 to make it 2-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
The
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for local sports. MPSN406.com has the news on Missoula and surrounding communities' sports heroes. Our mission is to make our local sports heroes feel just like sports heroes. Visit us today at www.mpsn406.com. Follow us on Twitter at MPSN406. MPSN406.com, Missoula's home for its prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to Ogren Park at Allegiance Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have the bottom of the 6th inning here. Alaska strikes blood in the top of the 6th to pull within 1 to make it 2-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. And Idaho, they're up. Leading off for the Twins is number 7, A.J. Davis. On the mound for Alaska is Donovan McCurley.
Number 7, A.J. Davis.
So Davis will settle in. And looking at McCurley's pitch count, he's at 55. Here's the pitch. That one will catch will be outside for ball 1. This one's inside for ball 2 for McCurley. So McCurley's got 57 pitches under his belt here after 5 innings. Idaho leads Alaska 2-1. That pitch is low to make it 3-0 on the count. They do have a 120 pitch count for the pitchers. If they hit that 120 pitch count, they're done in the game and they're done for the tournament. There's a 4-day rest period. This one's going to be fouled in the netting and it's now even at 2. A.J. Davis, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. This one will be bounced in front of the plate, out to the shortstop. He'll get it in the dirt. The throw to first is there, not in time, and the runner will get on. The umpire down the first baseline, Phil Schlosser, says that the first baseman, Swofford, bobbled it, and the runner gets on. That'll bring us to the heavy bat of number 25, Luke White. White, I've seen him perform very well in the past, but he is 0 for 2 on the day. Let's see if he can make that different here. Here's the pitch by McCurley. Ball 1. Davis at first. He's got a step lead out there. McCurley will check in. Deep in the game here, bottom of the 6th. 2-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. Idaho in charge. This one's going to be fouled, and this one will land past the party deck in the first baseline and out on the track that's behind the stadium. They've got a cool little area where behind the stadium, behind center field, where fans can actually come out and hang out. There's no charge out there. It's free out there because it's outside of the complex, but a lot of fans, they'll go out there into center field in that little grassy area out there. This pitch is outside, and White did not commit on the check swing. And we'll move to a 2-1 count. They'll throw to first. Davis, the overthrow. He'll run down the line to second. It's going deep into the bullpen, and they'll go ahead and bring Davis around to third. So with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th, the Twins are threatening at third base with Luke White in the Hockey Wolf batter's box and Jaden Phillips in the Access Fitness on deck circle. 2-1 count here for White. McCurley will watch the runner, and White will call time and step out of the box. Next game scheduled for 12:30. Medford, Oregon versus Bozeman of Montana. Medford runless yesterday. This one's going to be hit straight up in the air, deep into left field. Left fielder looking for it in the sun, and he's got it. That'll be out number 1. The runner will tag at third, and down the line comes Davis. And the Twins take a 3-1 lead. And that, folks, is just as good as a sac bunt for White. The third baseman, Jaden Phillips, will come up now with 1 out. Nobody on. Phillips settles in now. Here's the pitch by McCurley. This one's going to be hit right at the third baseman. He can't glove it, and it will hug the third base line. Picked up in the bullpen, and the runner will hold it first. And the Twins, just like yesterday, it was late innings that the Twins would come alive and almost come back into that game against Yakima. But Yakima having big innings in the opening 2 frames. And now Tompkins will come out of the dugout to conference with McCurley. At the beginning of the inning, he had 55 pitches in. Tompkins will roll out there. We want to thank all the fans for tuning in at MPSN406.com. If you're watching online and you need to run some errands, well, guess what, folks? We've got an app. Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in both the iTunes and Google Play app stores, and you can take the game with you and keep up with what's going on. Cheer on and root for your favorite fan or for your favorite players and teams. I want to thank all the fans for tuning in and watching the games here, supporting these young men. I believe wholeheartedly that they are our local sports heroes. It's the reason why we pack the football stadiums on Friday nights. We brave the cold, wintry weather in the wintertime for basketball games and the rain in the springtime. And for these boys of summer, long days in the sun, all because we love our prep sports fans. For thanks for tuning in. Get the app and take the game on the go and continue to cheer on. Conference is broken up. McCurley remains on the mound. Runner at first, and Chase Atkinson is in the Hockey Wolf batter's box. Here's the first pitch. It'll be outside for ball 1. Atkinson, 1 for 1 with a run. He's been walked once as well. Here's the pitch. This one, straight shot up into the air over second base. Second baseman says he's got it. The right fielder will come in on the slide and actually get it, and that'll be out number 2 at the bottom of the 6th here. Idaho leads 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard over Alaska. And Chris Powell, the designated hitter, will come in. Powell, he'll readjust the dirt inside the Hockey Wolf batter's box. McCurley checks the runner at first. Now the pitch. That one will be outside for ball 1. Let us know that you're listening, viewing. You can reach us at MPSN406 on both Facebook and Twitter. Here's the pitch. That one is across the plate for strike 1. We've been hearing from both teams today. And we've got some love from Facebook here. We'll go ahead and take a look here. This one's going to be hit to the second baseman. He'll throw to first, and that will end the inning. So Idaho will score 1. They'll leave 1, and it will stay, or it'll be 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to Access Fitness, where there's no initiation fees and no contracts. You just get results. With the top-of-the-line equipment to help you reach your fitness goals at your convenience, and 5 locations in western Montana cities, no matter where you venture, you can access your fitness home. Access Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can work out at your schedule. Access Fitness, no initiation fees, no contracts, just results. Access Fitness is a proud sponsor of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament.
David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing.
Whether it's the scoop on the newest gear or images of the crew in their latest honey hole, iFly Fish Montana is your resource for angling in western Montana. David has immersed himself into the angler's culture in Montana to help you have the best fishing experience possible. Visit iflyfishmontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shops, river conditions, and more. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to Ogren Park, Legion's Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got continued coverage of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament, Alaska and Idaho. And right now, Idaho leads Alaska 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. And we've got the Alaska manager, Tompkins, coming out to have a conference with the umpire. And we'll try to get Van Boyen's pitch count as Tompkins makes his way around to third base. Leadoff batter, number 5, Luke Mollinger, steps into the Hockey Wolf batter's box. First pitch by Van Boyen is a ball, and now we've got action in the bullpen for the Twins. And getting the pitch count from the press box, the official scorer, Van Boyen at 80. And number 21 is warming up in the Twins bullpen. That's Nate Savolainen. This one's going to be hit into right field, dropped in front of the right fielder, and the Alaska will have a runner on. That'll bring up number 14, Alex Muir. And we got a message from Jennifer Williams. Jennifer, on Facebook, we will do a better job of getting you score updates. We apologize. We'll get those in for you, though. Thank you for letting us know. So Muir settles in. Here's the first pitch. Bunt laid down the third base line, and they're going to say fair. The throw down to first for the out. Runner will advance to second, and that's exactly what you want your
Number 2,
sack bunt to do, is movement on the bases and the runner getting to second. Coming to the plate now is the second baseman, Mendoza. He'll hit this one straight up the line into center field. Runner will come around from second to third. The throw home, but the runner will hold at third, and with one out here, Alaska's got runners on the corners.
Number 6, Zeb Story.
And that will swing us to the top of the batting order for Alaska, Zeb Story. Van Boyen, and that was very quick as Savolainen, he's kind of just hovering there on the bullpen. So an 0-1 count here with one out, runners at first and third, top of the 7th inning, 3-1. This one will be swung on and missed by Story. He'll actually foul that one off into the glove, or into the chest plate. Tompkins says he wants to have a moment with Story, calls time, and Story will head down the third baseline to talk with Tompkins. Catchers is back out there in the Mike's Print and Copy bullpen. Mike's Print and Copy, high quality copies and digital printing. Mike's Print and Copy. And Savolainen continues to warm up there. Kyle Van Boyen on the mound right now. Allowed one run off 4 hits. That pitch is outside on the left-handed batter. We move to a 1-2 count here. One out, top of the 7th. 3-1 Idaho over Alaska. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate, and Van Boyen will have a K.
Number 16,
That'll be number 2 for Van Boyen. He's got 1 run earned off of 4 hits in the 6 2/3 innings he's pitched. He's walked 5 batters, hit 1. And that would be the man stepping into the Hockey Wolf batter's box now, Donovan McCurley, with the hit by pitch. Here's the pitch. It will catch the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter for strike 1. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Idaho trying to hold off Alaska. Pitch is outside, evens the count out at 1. Van Boyen now with the pitch. This one's hit straight up in the air, short of center field. Center fielder will come up and get it, and that will end the inning. So Alaska will leave 2 on, and it stays 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Ms. Prep Sports heroes.
Well, folks, I hope everybody stood up and had the 7th inning stretch, because they're doing it here at Ogren Park Allegiance Field. Chris Stratton here from Missoula Prep Sports Network. Game 5 of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament. And we've got Idaho leading Alaska 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. It is Idaho's half of the inning here in the 7th. Jackson Fuller will step in. And now the pitch by McCurley. That one will go off the batter, and he'll get the free base. Brings up Colt Olson, and they'll call time, and everybody will settle out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. We've got one of the hospitals here in Missoula, just past the ballpark on the other side of the river, Community Hospital, St. Pat's Hospital, and the helicopter ambulance is landing off in the distance there. That's what you hear in the background. Emergency services. We've got fires going on all over the United States. We've got some pretty bad ones going on in the local area. And unfortunately, we would lose one of our firefighters yesterday. He would fall serving our community. Our hearts go out to his family. Bunt, high popper, it'll go foul down the first base line, and we've got a 1-2 count now for Olson. Olson is 0 for 2 on the day. No walks and no strikeouts, just 0 for 2. Yesterday, Olsen would go 1 for 4, or 2 for 4 with a run. McCurley taking his time. No outs here. Bottom of the 7th. We did see action in the Idaho Mike's Print and Copy bullpen in the last half inning. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit off the hand grips. It's going to go directly behind us and land right behind the press box here. And we have an even count at 2 now. 3-1 Idaho over Alaska. Bottom of the 7th. Next game coming up at 12:30. Medford, Oregon and Bozeman, Montana. Let us know that you're watching. Get a hold of us on Twitter and Facebook at MPSN 406. And getting the pitch count is the umpire, Max Cannon, 76 for McCurley. Runner steps away from first. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit right over the shortstop. He'll back up past the fringe, high hopper, and it will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. That will swing us to the top of the batting order to the shortstop, Riley Way. Way will settle in. The Hockey Wolf batter's box. Runner steps away from first. 1-step lead out there. McCurley with the pitch. Check swing. Did not commit. Ball 1. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Idaho leads Alaska 3-1. This would be the first of the loser out games. The Twins would fall to Yakima yesterday 13-11. That was a great game because the Twins would climb back into it and make a game of it, but just not enough to pull it out in the 9th. This one will be slapped at, and it will fluff right over the top of first base, and the right fielder will have the out. Post 25 Juneau out of Alaska, they would face the Missoula Mavericks, the host team, last night, and they would fall 13-2. It would be late innings by the Mavericks that would get them the win. Consistency through the 4th, 5th, and 6th with runs. So with 2 outs here, here's the hit to the third baseman, the throw to first, and that is there in time to retire the side. Idaho will get one on. They'll leave them there, and it stays 3-1 after 7. We'll have the top of the 8th in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to Access Fitness, where there's no initiation fees and no contracts. You just get results. With the top-of-the-line equipment to help you reach your fitness goals at your convenience, and 5 locations in western Montana cities, no matter where you venture, you can access your fitness home. Access Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can work out at your schedule. Access Fitness, no initiation fees, no contracts, just results. Access Fitness is a proud sponsor of the 2017 Northwest Regional Tournament.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to Missoula, Montana, Ogren Park, Legions Field. Chris Stratton here with the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have continued coverage of the 2017 American Legion Northwest Regional Tournament. And right now, Idaho and Alaska battling it out. Idaho with the lead, 3-1 over Alaska. We've got action in the bullpen for the Twins. Number 21, Nate Savolainen warming up in the Mike's Print and Copy bullpen. Leadoff batter for Alaska here in the top of the 8th is number 11, Casey Watts. And Watts and Max Cannon, the umpire, having a conversation outside of the halo, and now everybody settles, and we're ready for play. Kyle Van Boyen on the Cunningham Law Office's pitcher's mound, and the first pitch of the inning for Van Boyen is a ball. In the on deck, the Access Fitness on deck, is Bryce Swofford. This one bounced out to left field, picked up on the knee, and Watts will get on here to lead off the 7th. And they call time as we're having a conference on the mound, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here as Savalenin is on his way. We'll step aside for 60 seconds while Savalenin will warm up here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Ogren Park at Allegiance Field in beautiful Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton here with the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We are in the top of the 8th, a pitching change for Idaho. They'd make a call to the Mike's Print and Copy bullpen and bring out Nate Savalenin. And Van Boyen will be done for the day. He would pitch 7 innings, allow 1 earned run off of 5 hits, walked 5 batters, and struck out 2. He would hit 1 batter in his time on the mound. Batting next for Alaska is number 15, Bryce Swofford. So with no outs here in the top of the 8th, the runner at first for Alaska, and a fresh pitcher on the mound for Idaho. First pitch is across the inside of the plate for strike 1. Medford. No, that is, I believe that's Bozeman in the building now. That pitch will slice the plate for strike 2, and getting right at it, it is Medford that is down the first base line here. No, it is Bozeman. Okay. Got Bozeman players with Medford, one of the Medford fans talking to him there. That's what threw me off, the Medford hat. Swofford will foul that one off, and we go to an 0-2 count here. He stays alive off the foul ball. Savalenin going into work right here. This one he'll reach for it. He'll chop out to second. They get the tag at second. The throw to first is there in time, and the double play is turned. The 6-4-3 double play. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Bobby Cox. And that is Bozeman. That is in the building. They're wearing their post 14 jerseys. They were the runner-up for the Montana-Alberta Conference state champion. And that pitch is inside on Cox, left-handed batter. In the Access Fitness on-deck circle is number 7. That one's going to be bounced down the third base line. The throw to first will end the inning. So just like that, the Twins close out the inning, and we'll go into the 8th with a 3-1 score in favor of Idaho. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the Northwest Regional Tournament. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are at Ogren Park Allegiance Field. Right now in the bottom of the 8th, 3-1, Idaho in charge over Alaska. Donovan McCurley on the mound, and he starts the inning off with 80 pitches on his count. Looks like Medford is in the batting cages along the river behind the third base line. Here's the pitch by McCurley. That one will skin the plate for strike one. Ogren Park Allegiance Field, the only team in sports. This one's going to be hit deep into center field. Center fielder will let it hop in front of him, and the leadoff batter, A.J. Davis, will get on here, and we'll go to Luke White. But the stadium here, the Missoula Osprey, the only sports team that has their mascot that lives in their natural habitat within the stadium. We've got an osprey nest out in center field. The Missoula Osprey Baseball Organization, very proud of that fact. I believe they've got a camera up there so you can watch what's going on as well. Technology these days. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit deep into left field. Left fielder tracks it down in the sun, and he's got the out. And that'll be number 1 on the inning. That'll take us to number 20. Jaden Phillips. Let us know that you're watching, folks. Get a hold of us at MPSN 406 on Facebook and Twitter. We'll share your tweets on air. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. McCurley came into the inning with 80 pitches on his count. They have a 120 pitch count here. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning here. Idaho leads 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. Next game is scheduled for 12:30. That is Medford, Oregon versus Bozeman. Medford. That pitch is inside for McCurley, and we go to a 2-0 count here. Medford warming up in the batting cages. Ogren Park is placed along the river here in Missoula, the Clark Fork River. I almost said Lewis and Clark because that's who's playing right now out of Idaho. But it's nestled along the Clark Fork River here in Missoula, between the wall at third, down the third base line, and a floater to first. Just trying to keep Davis in check over there at first. But they've got the batting cages between the river and the park here. Really cool setup. I know some of the Pioneer teams that have come in here, and they've really loved it. Here's the pitch, swung on. This one's going to go straight up in the air over the top of the pitcher's mound. McCurley searching for it, dances around, and he's got it in the glove, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping to the plate now is the right fielder, Chase Atkinson. So Atkinson will slip in here. He's 1 for 2 with a run. He's been walked once as well. McCurley settles. Davis steps away from first. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter for strike one. Checks the runner over his shoulder. He'll go. This one will be hit out, picked up by the shortstop in the dirt. The throw to first is there in time, and that will retire the side. Idaho will get one on. They'll leave them there. And then after 8, it is 3-1 Idaho on the Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament. Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Welcome back to Missoula, Montana. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got continued coverage of the Northwest Regional Tournament. Idaho and Alaska right now. Idaho leads Alaska 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. Top of the 9th inning. All the marbles here for Alaska, and the leadoff batter, number 7, Finn Collins. He'll fly that one out to right field for out number 1. So the Twins, they are 2 outs away from moving on here. The winner will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and they'll play the loser of the 4 o'clock game today between Yakima and the Missoula Mavericks, the host team. Luke Mollinger at the plate now for Alaska. And the first pitch is a ball. Second one is a strike, so an even count at 1 here. That one will catch the plate. On the mound for the Twins, number 21, Nate Savalenin. Here's the pitch. In the dirt in front of the plate, and we've got an even count at 2 now. Max Cannon, the umpire, cleans the plate off and get things set to go. Want to thank everybody for tuning in and supporting all these young men. This one will be fouled off and into the bathrooms down the first baseline. We want to thank everybody for tuning in here and supporting these young men. They're our local prep sports heroes or high school sports heroes. That's what I call them, and that's what I firmly believe. Here's the pitch, reaching for it. It'll foul into the netting over the first baseline dugout. All of you that have tuned in and cheered these young men on, you're the ones that make them feel like the sports heroes they are. This one's going to be slapped out, bounces out to the shortstop. He'll pick it up in the dirt. The throw to first is there in time, and that'll be out number 2. And Idaho now 1 out away from moving on. That'll take us to number 14, Alex Muir. So Muir will settle in here. Here's the pitch by Savalenin. That one catches the plate for strike 1. And Coach Tompkins, he'll head down the line. Wants to have a conversation with Muir. Get him squared away and settled in. And the catcher and pitcher will have a brief conversation as well. Here comes Muir back to the plate. He'll settle into the Hockey Wolf batter's box. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Idaho leads Alaska 3-1, and that pitch is inside, evens the count out at 1. That pitch makes it 2-1 on the count. Starting to lose the scoreboard in the sun here. That one is fouled off. Back into the catcher, and it evens the count out at 2. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off, and Muir will stay alive. Twins trying to advance here. Alaska trying to squeeze out a couple of runs to extend the game. That pitch is high, and we've got a full count here at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Foul up over our heads, and Muir is battling it out here. Coach Tompkins very excited about it. This one's going to be hit out, and Alaska will have a runner on with 2 outs here, and a new batter coming to the plate here. Nope, it is Mendoza, the second baseman. Thought that was Chandler, Quinn Gist for a moment. First pitch to the second baseman is a strike. Runner at first, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Alaska's got to get something here, or it's curtains. This will bounce in front of the plate, picked up by the second baseman, bobbles it, the throw to first is in time, and that will end the game. So the Twins will advance on Alaska. They are done. It is 3-1 on the Stitches scoreboard. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and joining us. We'll have the next game at 12:30 here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We appreciate every single one of you tuning in and cheering on these young men. We'll talk to you in about an hour, everyone.